Clans are everywhere. In fact, you'd be lucky to play a wipe of Rust without running into one. They've infected every server, and the server I was playing on was no exception. Although, there's one weakness all clans have, and it's believing that they have nothing to fear from someone playing all alone. So, here's the plan. I wanted to find the most toxic clan on the server. My goal was to befriend them, gain their trust, and then eventually betray them in some elaborate scheme. I didn't have all the details figured out yet, but I wouldn't worry about that until later, because first, I needed to find a clan worth betraying. So, these big clans could be anywhere, but I'm thinking I have the best chance of finding like the biggest ones if I look around these shallow water areas. They generally like to build there. We have a possible contender here. It's looking to be a sizable base, but nobody's jumped out to kill me yet, so I'm not sure if this is the toxic clan base I'm looking for. As I was walking away though, I got the perfect lead on where to go next. Looks like W9 is the place to be. I mean, that's exactly the type of clan I was looking for. I gathered some scrap and low grade from a nearby road, and then ended up bartering with a local. Do you have 30 cloth? Ooh. What will you trade? Ah, he's negotiating for it. I suppose I have some components I could trade. There's the cloth. Tell you what, you can just have everything. Thank you very much. All right, time to get back on track. W9, I'm on my way. My target destination was a little to the north, but if I traveled by ocean, that shouldn't be a problem. So after purchasing a boat and traveling through the night, I arrived at a nearby village with their base in sight. Looks like the base with the windmill might be my target. I'll have to get a better look once it's morning. I stashed away some of my items and then set off to work on my diplomacy letter. Okay, let's see. Pretty much my goal is to make this letter as friendly as possible. And maybe I'll say that I'll give them sulfur. That way they feel like I'm actually providing some value to them. I'll sign it, and yeah. I mean, I think it's looking good. Now I just need to give it to them. Hello? Not sure if anyone is even home. Hold on. I think someone's inside. Come answer your door. Hello? Come on out. Well, that didn't work out like I was hoping. Guess I'll give it another try. The note's still here, so looks like it's back to knocking.
Stop knocking on my door.
Or I guess not. I suppose I'll clap instead. Well, I guess it wouldn't be the most toxic clan if they didn't end up killing me a few times.
Wait, hello?
Now he's just staring at me.
Who are you?
They don't seem too friendly. Oh, he came out. I think he's reading the note.
Oh, for sure, man.
Let's go, let's go.
Yo, where's your base at? Just right up there.
I don't actually have one yet.
Here, I'll give you a Tommy. Come here. You get your stuff, bro. I'll be right back. What's up?
There's the invite. We're in.
Good luck, man.
there it is. The start of a friendship. If I'm being honest though, I was expecting there to be more than 3 people in this group. I wasn't sure if this was the clan that I'd ultimately betray, but I figured I should at least get a base up. While I was farming for stone, I had gathered some sulfur as well, and decided to start building some trust with the group.
Thank you, man.
Feel like I just paid off the mafia there. So, I've thought about it, and I think I have to find another group to betray. Doing it to a trio doesn't feel like it accomplishes anything. Speak of the devil, there's a massive base right over this hill. And I'm being roof camped now. I mean, a massive base roof camping? I don't think it gets much worse than that. This might be exactly the toxic clan I was looking for. Hold on a second. There's no shot. There's a guy on a horse chasing me down right now. Well, that's enough proof for me. I think I found a new clan to betray. This was my first interaction with a group I'd call the Swampster. They had ownership of abandoned cabins and all of the surrounding area. Based on what I saw, they had over 14 active members, making them a devastating rival for anyone on their bad side. I made the decision that I'd leave my current group and build a new base right across the road from the Zerg. I'm just hoping that everything goes well with my peace negotiations. I think I'm gonna go with the same tactic as before. Write them a note offering sulfur in exchange for protection, and we'll see how it goes. Here we go. Okay. I'm a little surprised that I'm not dead yet. Might as well leave my old group here in case they send me an invite. This guy's acting a little odd. I know it doesn't take this long to read the note. I'm assuming that he's testing me to see if I try to kill him.
Yeah, sure. You wear this hat and bandana, and you farm and give us all your sulfur, and we won't raid you. Where's your base at?
I actually have a base to point to this time.
Is it that little wood shack over there?
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, I'll make sure to tell my buddies not to kill you, alright?
I don't think that could have gone better. I'll have to go farm them some sulfur now. Well, so much for being friendly. Hello, please don't shoot me.
I'm sorry, they're being fast. I'm trying to tell them not to shoot you. Here,
I'm just going for my stuff here. I'll toss out the sulfur.
Hey, let me have that sulfur. Let me have that sulfur.
It's right there, bro.
Run! Run! They're gonna kill you! Run!
I'm running. They have some interesting team dynamics. After some much needed time farming, I was able to upgrade my base to stone. And now I felt comfortable enough to transfer loot from my old base over to the new one. I dropped off my sulfur reserves and then started the process of moving loot. Although, on one of my trips, I ran into someone I wasn't expecting. I think this guy's trying to fight me.
Yo. I saw your YouTube video, bro.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. There's no way. It's S-Clan again.
Yo, what's good, my G?
For those of you who haven't had the pleasure of meeting S-Clan yet, let me introduce you.
Hey, little asshole. Yeah, you did it now, motherfucker. You did it. What's up, you little Thanks, you little
S-Clan was one of the most toxic groups I've met, and they were the same group responsible for raiding me in my chainlink base last time I played. Needless to say, I wouldn't be able to find a better clan to betray. So, I decided to switch the target of my plan one final time, and figure out a way to get the ultimate revenge on the most toxic clan in Rust. And it would all start by following my new acquaintance back to their base.
Bro, follow me. Follow me, bro. Come here. Yeah, he's right here, bro. He's right here. Oh, hold on. We gotta go around.
Well, he's dead. Thankfully, we were right by their base. Or at least the start of it.
Yo, 1 second, bro. 1 second. We're gonna come escort you in.
Hey, come in, brother. Come in. Come in, brother. Come in. Alright, let's hear that voice, man. Is this really?
I don't know. Is he?
Now this is when a bit of an issue arose. You see, I was dedicated to not talking in game for this entire wipe. But then, that led to this interaction.
Yeah, I don't know if it's you, bro.
We know you're a fucking lying.
Upload something on YouTube right now, bro.
They seem to be apprehensive. So, I decided to go in and change the description in my last video to help prove that it was actually me. Oh. Alright then. I ran back to their base and eventually convinced them that it was actually me.
Alright, well, we'll see what happens with you, man. Hopefully you don't betray us.
Wait, brother, where are you staying? Whereabouts, brother? Okay, you're gonna play dumb. No worries, bro. We'll see.
We might slam that hotel, brother. We might put that hotel in a really make it choke, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. Let's build some trust, brother. Let's build some trust, and we'll merge later on.
Build right next to us. Right next to us. We're like right here.
Well, looks like it's time to build my third base. Hopefully it's the last one. Okay, the base looks a little weird right now, but you will have to trust me on it. I have some big plans for it, just need to let it develop for a bit. Despite having several bases, I still barely had any blueprints. This means that I'd have to leave my house upon the hill and venture into the valley below for scrap.
Hey, what's up?
What is I mean, what's going on right now? Oh, I need to go back there. I grabbed the only weapon in my base and ran back into the chaos. And it just so happened that I found myself in the right spot at the right time. What was that leg spike? Oh, he's on me. I almost lost a 1v1 to a pickaxe. That would have been bad. Oh, there's another guy. He had a gun. Where did it go? Dang, I can't carry this. I'll let you keep the farm, bro. They just keep coming. That is not a bad haul for just going out with a nail gun. I figured I'd let the area cool down a bit and upgrade my base instead. Looks like they're putting quite a bit of work into their base too. I might have to stop by and do a little inspection. Let's see what they have going on. I doubt that my revenge plan will include raiding them, but you never know.
What's going on, man?
Maybe I'm looking a little suspicious just standing outside like this.
You make it? Hey. Are you making a YouTube video?
Oh, I don't know.
You making a
Depends
YouTube
on how it goes.
Maybe.
Oh, it's my boy. What the fuck is up, bro? What the fuck is up?
That was a voice I remembered all too well. His name was DCX, and he was probably the most toxic one out of the entire group. Seeing that he was still around only emboldened my desire to betray them. I still hadn't put together a solid plan on how I was going to do the betraying, but I knew for sure that I'd need more than a tier 1 workbench to pull anything off. In order to upgrade though and get a tier 2 workbench, I'd need to farm 500 scrap. And with Satellite Dish being the nearest monument, I decided that's where I would dedicate my time. I'd soon find myself though in a love-hate relationship with the monument. The server had over 400 people on it. This meant that every visit to the monument had potential to be highly profitable. But the downside to that is that it seemed like every other player on the server was trying to farm the exact same monument as me. Oh, it's over. I'm cooked. There it is. There's just always someone else here. I think I've only survived like 1 run in the last hour. This is gonna take a while. After another half hour of failed attempts, I decided I'd be better off doing anything else. Like, the only thing I don't have at this point is scrap. I have enough stone that I can't even justify hitting nodes at this point. I mean, maybe I could pawn some of the stone off on S-Clan. It's been a while since I did some trust building with them anyway. So, I sent them a message. Well, looks like I'm heading over. S-Clan, I have stone for you. Please come out and get it. I'll just leave it on their front door instead. I figured that their base would have been bigger by now. Maybe not, though. Although, that would change over the next hour. I kept tabs on their progress whenever I could, and I quickly realized that their base was going to turn into a formidable foe for anyone living in the region. They somehow had enough scrap for a heli as well. I mean, maybe I'm just broke, but 1.5k scrap isn't something I have lying around at the moment. There's no way. That's actually tragic for them. Well, I mean, that's good for me. Slows down their progress at least a little bit. Thankfully, things had calmed down a little bit at Satellite Dish. So, I took advantage of that to get the remaining scrap I needed for the tier 2. This took me way too long to get the scrap for, but at least now I have it. There we go. I also took the time to craft a garage door to secure my entrance. It's nice to finally have this now. I was such a cheap raid before. I mean, it's still cheap overall, but better than it was before. Okay, what's going on here? Looks like Turkey's dead. Let's see if I'm able to do anything. Looks to be just a grub. I let them know that I took him out and then refocused on my scrap farming. If I wanted to craft the best workbench in the game, then I'd need 1,250 more scrap, which seemed like an impossible feat based on my earlier experiences. But it turns out that there's perks to befriending a clan, and those perks started to pay off big time. Every once in a while, S-Clan would venture into Satellite Dish as a group, and that gave me the perfect opportunity to recycle all of my extra components. Although, they wouldn't always be there to watch over me. You know what I've realized? I hate recycling comps at this monument, especially while solo. There's like so many ways for people to sneak up on me without me knowing. And it turns out I had a very good reason to be paranoid. Well, it be what it be. Maybe someone from S-Clan is nearby. Let's go see if he's still alive. After retrieving my stuff and getting it into base safely, I decided to take a break. I had been on for a while at this point and needed to take a step away, but the world of Rust kept turning, and by the time I got back, S-Clan already had another scrap heli. Well, S-Clan back at it again. Hopefully they don't crash it this time for their own sake. I am curious what they need a scrap heli for though. Maybe they're planning a raid? I mean, who knows? I was still 200 scrap away from a tier 3 workbench, but then I got an interesting message from S-Clan. Looks like S-Clan's wanting some sulfur. Luckily I have some farmed already. I was just going to give it to them for free, but if they're trying to trade with me, then I'll gladly do that. I negotiated with one of the members and ended up trading over 6,000 sulfur for 300 scrap.
Oh, bet.
Maybe not the best of deals, but it did give me enough scrap to finally craft a tier 3 workbench. That's more than I needed, so I will happily take it. One thing I hadn't considered until now, though, is that I pretty much sold them enough sulfur to raid me if they wanted. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Anyways, I can finally craft this tier 3. And boom. The tier 3 is down. Now I have to figure out what to do next. Looks like it's decided for me. Now, this is a bit of a disclaimer. I am not an oil rig player. In fact, I'm not sure if I've even survived a single trip to oil rig. So I didn't really have high expectations for this run. I didn't want to lose my only weapon in the base, so I decided to bring a much more modest loadout consisting of a crossbow and a nail gun.
You ready to go, bro? Yeah, my boy.
Do it, brother.
You know, that was me covering you up there when that guy shot you with the bow. Hopefully that repays my, misfortunes I've gave you. Yes, sir. Yo, there's no way you came across the nail gun, Caedas, bro.
Oh, come on, bro. He's calling me out like that.
Everything you do is just unconventional, isn't it? First it was fucking the gate base. Now it's crossing nail gun to fucking large.
I'm like nervous right now. My worst fear is that I just die to a scientist right away. Yeah, kind of crazy with the crossbow, some say. Ooh, okay, okay. Got myself a blicky now. So, I think I'm supposed to jump up here, but I can't. Please. No, it's not happening. Okay, we're gonna get a little custom with our positioning instead. Oh my gosh, please. Wait, how did he even get in there? Oh yeah, that was all me. I mean, I survived. I will take that as a win. Hey, hey, look this way, please. Now we just have to wait 15 minutes. Huh. That was unexpected. This isn't good. They're getting picked off one by one right now. Not sure if it was just the one guy on there or if maybe it was a full group. I'm really hoping they win the contest and bring back the heli. Because on the ride over, I finally figured out how I'm going to betray them. And here's how it would all go down. I would wait for them all to get offline. Then I would sneak onto the rooftop and place a C4 that I could remotely detonate. Next time they invited me to large oil, I'd set off the C4 and send us all to a watery grave. I would take credit for the act of violence and then leave the group. The only logical action at this point for them is to raid me. They'd blow through my 2 sheet metal doors and enter my base. What they won't be expecting though is that I've hidden 5 pieces of C4 throughout the base to kill anyone inside. I detonate the C4, loot up the raiding gear, and then use an escape elevator to parachute to a safe zone. That's my plan for getting revenge on the most toxic clan in Rust. If I wanted this plan to have a chance at succeeding, I needed to complete 3 essential tasks. Put a C4 on their scrap heli, set up the C4 trap in my own base, and build an escape elevator. Even if I completed these tasks, there would always be a chance for failure. But I went over the plan several times in my head and felt confident enough to start work on it. Also, I couldn't forget the most important part of the plan, which was ensuring that they would never suspect a thing. So I decided that before logging off for the night, I would do a quick sulfur run. Just doing a little stone drop off here. They seem to be in the middle of something.
Go loot that, bro. Go loot that.
Oh, free loot. I'm always down for that. Nothing. Okay, okay. Well, that's at least something. It's embarrassing to say at this point, but this is now the only gun I have. Instead of just leaving it in my base, I think I'll take it on a little trip. When I was mining earlier, I saw a couple decently sized bases. I might go over and see if I can get the jump on one of them. Well, I mean, we got people moving around for sure. Yeah, I don't trust myself to make that shot. I'm just going to sit here for a bit. Maybe someone else follows him out. I feel like I'm going crazy. They sound like they're right on me. What? So, I wasn't expecting this. And I also have no idea what the correct play is here. I think my best bet is to just hold the drop down until they come back. We'll see how it goes. One dead. Give me that, Thompson. Now we make our escape. They closed the door. I forgot the layout already. That's unfortunate. I don't think I was getting out of there anyways, though. Alright, that's it. I'm doing some base maintenance, then heading off. I upgraded my base a bit and let them know that I was heading off. It was now all up to chance on if my base survived the night. Oh, we're back. Doesn't look like I'm raided. And there's a person from S-Clan on, so I'm assuming they weren't raided either. Looking like today's the perfect day. So I've got a ton of stuff planned, but there was a 100-person queue when I was logging in. So we will see how busy it gets. Oh, he's got some stone for me. Thank you very much. All right, I'm thinking it's time I get to work. If I wanted the plan to work smoothly, I needed to complete my 3 tasks, but I was already running into an issue. So, I know yesterday they had a scrap heli, because they were flying it around everywhere, but I think they lost it at some point during the night, because it's not there. Not much I can do about that. Not sure if they crashed it or if someone stole it, but I think I'll just carry on with the other 2 things, and hopefully they get another one when they log on. And I mean, if worst comes to worst, I can also just buy them a scrap heli. It should work out either way. As of now, though, my top priority was to get my elevator escape set up. I don't have any wood for building, so I will need to do some farming first. That sucks. I was just about to head back to base 2. I mean, maybe he can't carry it all. S-Clan's on the roof. They might have just killed him. Well, got the wood back. Thank you, S-Clan, I guess. He's telling me that he knocked someone else over here. Okay. He's hitting some shots there. Might as well bring this to his roof.
Here, help me find his gun. It's like right over here. Whatever it is, you can have it.
That sounds like a really good deal for me.
I think it's either SAR or AK.
I mean, I have no idea where he killed them, but it is not around here at all.
Hold on, I'm gonna go check the footage real quick. Here, in the meantime, take this to your base.
He's just giving it all away. Time to put this in my base and probably never take it out, as I need one for defense. With the wood and the newly gifted weapon now safe in my base, I could start the actual work on the elevator. So, I've never made an elevator before, and I'm not exactly sure how this gets put together. My current assumption is that I can just stack these elevators up to the sky and use them? I mean, that looks like it's working. Hold up. They're not being raided, are they? It looks like they're okay. I guess they're doing the raiding. That like genuinely made my heart drop too. Because if someone else raids them before I can betray them, that's like worst case scenario. Okay, back to seeing why this isn't working. I think I'm dumb. Pretty sure I just need to hook up power to it, which I haven't done yet. I can't build it any higher, but I'm thinking this looks to be a fine height to parachute from. This second floor is going to eventually turn into my bunker floor. Essentially a panic room for when they start to raid me. The elevator is nearly finished. I still need to place some garage doors at the top here, but I think for the most part, it's done. One issue that I'll have to worry about later is that the first floor is already sealed off, so I'll need to find time to pickaxe out a roof tile. Not really looking forward to that. For now, I think I'll start work on the C4 trap, because that'll take a while to set up. I've already cooked up the majority of the sulfur needed, so now I just need to craft everything. My plan is to hide them under bear rugs, hopefully. One thing I'm worried about with it, though, is that the bear rugs might break while they're raiding, depending on what they use. Also, just gonna throw in a sneaky little camera. That way I know when they're actually in and when to set off the C4. I'll call it my boom camera. And we also have the C4 crafted now, so we can get those set up. 3172. I'll jot that down on a note real quick. That's essentially like the trigger for the C4. Actually, I don't even want to risk them hearing the C4 getting placed. I think I'm going to wait until they're like all away from base before I start to place it. I mean, I still need one more tech trash for the C4 anyway, so that kind of works out. Well, that's easier than I expected. Got the tech trash I needed. That didn't take long.
Come with me, man. You might lose the SAR, but it's worth it. Just loot.
Looks like we're going on a side quest instead. And it turned out to be quite the trip. Together, we traversed across 5 tiles before eventually approaching a base sitting alone on the hill.
Alright, Caedas, we're gonna go to the base with the ladders on it.
Who we shooting? Oh, he's dead.
Loot it up, Caedas. You got that.
I wonder if this is like a raid that they did? We're just up in here already. I thought there'd be some type of resistance.
Take whatever you want, Caedas. Just get out.
Let's see what we got going on. I mean, I like the gears, but there's not much else. You know what? I take it back. I am extremely broke, so I will happily take some of these. We made it back in one piece. I mean, he had to hold my hand on the entire way back so I didn't get myself killed, but we made it. It was nice of him to invite me along in the first place, too. Good thing is that I should be set on guns for a bit. And I just immediately get caught lacking. Sounds like someone got him, though. Helps to have them all babysitting me. Makes life easier. Okay, time to get some stuff done. This roof tile has got to go. Wait, actually, is anyone nearby? This might be a better time to set up the C4. Well, here we go. I'm confused why these aren't sticking. Maybe it's the bear rugs? Yeah, that was it. Makes sense. Okay, so I have 2 of them set up now, but one of the S-Clan members is nearby, so I'm gonna hold off on tossing the other ones for now. I suppose I should get back to this. It'll be nice to have this space available now. And all of S-Clan appears to have logged off, so that means I can finish placing the C4. I had both my elevator built and the C4 trap set up. Both of these tasks were nearly completed, but they both needed some electrical stuff set up before they would actually work. That took me longer than I was expecting, but we have everything situated. We got the 2 smart switches, which are hooked up to my phone. The one closes the front door to trap them, and the other one makes the base explode. So pretty important that I don't get those 2 mixed up. At this point, I had completed 2 of the 3 objectives, with the trap and escape being ready. But I still needed to finish setting the bait, which means I'd have to sneak onto the roof and hide a C4 on their scrap heli. But the issue still persisted that they hadn't actually bought one yet, which meant that I was now scrounging through my own loot trying to find enough scrap to buy one. Wait, is that what I think it is? Yeah, they're being raided. That doesn't look good. The raiders set up on like opposite side of me, so I'm going for the widest flank of the sentry right now. Not sure if I'll be able to do much, but we'll see. Yep, looks like I'll be doing nothing. I need them to win this raid defense. Otherwise, all this prep will be for nothing. Going for a more direct approach this time. And I'm dead again. Wait, I recognize that name though. I'm pretty sure that Skittles is part of the Swamp Zerg. Gonna repurpose this escape elevator for a bit. We're going to the roof. Well, there's one dead. They're definitely looking at me now. That's embarrassing.
Yo, brother. I need some F1 grenades, bro. Do you have any?
I should be able to do that. Never mind. I don't even have the BP for that. I bet that's why you needed the grenades. I have like nothing in base to blow up campers unless I craft like bean cans. Wait, let me check this real quick. Don't know if there's a different option. We're taking one of the C4 from the trap, I guess. It's not something I want to do, but if it helps them survive, then it's worth it. Really hope they're not just staring at my door. Looks like we're in the clear. I'll have to run in a wide loop around or they'll definitely see me. There's the campers. Never mind, they're watching. I don't know if it's even possible with them being where they are. I have a bag nearby at least. Oh, this is very nearby. Grab this real quick. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. I got it. Goodbye, camper. I mean, that should be half of the respawns cut off at least. After a few minutes went by, the explosions died down, and I finally got the message that I was dreading. Dang. So that's it then. Unfortunately, not many of the S-Clan members were online or at base, so the raid defense turned out to be ultimately impossible from the start. That's when I saw a message that took me off guard. It's something that I hadn't even considered, but they wanted revenge on the annoying solo player next door, and they were gonna get it. Okay, well, that's happening. I'll open the front door. I'll tell you what, it's not looking good. Was that a jet going over? I think they're in. Yep, I'm going for it. Did it work? If they somehow survived, I'm dead. Well, that definitely worked. Six rockets? What are they doing? They brought so much in. Why would they bring this much to raid a solo? It must just be left over from the other raid. Okay, I have to go now. Grab my parachute. Okay, get me out of here, elevator. They're still rocketing. One dead? I'm leaving now. I can't believe that actually worked. At least, that's what I wish had happened. The truth is, they never came to raid me. I sat on my roof for hours, hoping that they would return, but they never did. Maybe it's for the best that I didn't get the chance to betray S-Clan. After all, they had been nothing but nice to me this entire wipe. Something about it felt empty, though. All of that work just for nothing. But sometimes that's just what Rust throws at you. Anyways, thanks for watching.